First time I worked with Dave was when I was tourism secretary for the state of New Mexico, and he had his marketing company, Hayduk, and kind of a young whippersnapper, you know, the new marketing guru, and you know, just got to meet him then. He was very professional and nice and ambitious.
First time I worked with Dave was when I was with the Chamber of Commerce, probably about 35 years ago. He and Vera it was Hayduk at that point, and the Chamber did all of the advertising for the town.
I've been with the Santa Fe Chamber of Commerce for 19 years, and when I joined the Chamber, Dave was chair of the board. He was chair of the board of directors, and I joined the Chamber as communications director, and so he very much mentored me right from the first day at the Santa Fe Chamber of Commerce.
When I moved to New Mexico in 2007 to come to work for Laguna Pueblo and their gaming company, Dave and HK, his agency, were the agency of record for the company at that time. So we began to work together on what at that time was the tribe's largest ever expansion and investment in this fledgling casino gaming company that they were doing. And so Dave and I worked together on putting all that together and launching this new expanded casino and hotel that was called Route 66, and we had a lot of success there, and we've known each other ever since.
When I first started collaborating with Dave at the region board, we were looking at really creative, out-of-the-box things that would really showcase the North Central region. And as a team with Dave leading it with the advertising side, we were able to do some really fun, creative things that brought an excellent return on investment for the message that we were sending out.
Dave was just, he's a very passionate, very committed person, very philanthropic in the hospitality industry, and you know, he's very fluid, and he worked extremely well with the Department of Tourism and the Cabinet Secretary, and embracing the New Mexico True campaign and implementing that into the 6 regions.
I got involved with tourism and hospitality as back when the agency began 35 years ago, of working with some clients that were in the hospitality industry, La Posada, Inn at Loretto, and worked a lot with them in their marketing departments, and that kind of grew from there into then working with towns, villages, and cities here in New Mexico. Well, we were a lot younger then, but we still had the burning desire in our hearts to do the best we could for New Mexico and our towns and our cities, and that desire still is there today with everybody I work with, and that's a great feeling to be able to work with our towns and cities and move that needle forward and make some things happen for them.
He was one of the guys that had to shape, you know, what's happening next. Where's the next place we go? How do you market those kinds of things? And how do you package a community to really sell as a tourism destination? And I think he was one of the first that really looked at really getting intimate with the communities themselves, finding out about their story, and then telling that story.
The biggest challenge that Red River has had has always been money, because being a small community, we just don't have a lot of resources, and Dave has always been very creative in helping us get the most bang for our buck.
He was working all over the state, and he was representing, at one point he was representing our region and a couple of other regions, and then ultimately he represented the entire state. So he got to be on the road a lot, visiting all the different destinations. But while that might have been a challenge for travel, it was a benefit for the state to have that cohesive marketing and advertising that he brought to the program, and I think it was a wonderful way to showcase all the different areas of the state.
One of the things I've always admired about Dave was his patience. He has a very calm demeanor. He doesn't get overly excited. He's very good at dealing with clients, even somebody like me that at times can be a hothead, especially at a time when we were dealing with such a major project like this. So he handled that very well, and we began to develop a trust. And at the end of the story, as far as that particular project is concerned, we were very, very successful.
He's always been about New Mexico, not just himself or his company.
Well, I think anyone that knows Dave Hayduk knows that he has very good spirits. He's a very positive person, positive human being. and he's always looked for ways to create collaboration between partners throughout New Mexico. And I think that's been the key to his success in his career, is working out ways that he can get people to work together towards a common good.
The highlight of my career is really being nominated and elected into the Hall of Fame. But I think the other part of my career that made me most proud was coming from the chairman of the Tourism Association in New Mexico and starting the collaborative effort with a number of key players to form what is now the New Mexico Hospitality Association. That to me sits dear to my heart because it really provided us with an organization that was stronger in New Mexico to fight and to be a big promoter of tourism in New Mexico.
Congratulations, Dave. You the man.
Dave, congratulations from Red River. We are so proud of you and so honored that you're inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Dave, congratulations. So well deserved, my friend.
Mr. Hayduk, it's been a pleasure and a privilege working with you. Congratulations, Dave.
Congratulations, Dave. You are an absolutely perfect selection for the Hall of Fame, and I'm proud to be your friend, and thank you for all the great work you've done and continue to do for New Mexico tourism.
Congratulations, well deserved, as I told you when you first told me you got the award. Something that I know you've worked very hard for and you're very proud of, and you should be. Congratulations, my friend.
And I hope to see one day a bust of myself like at the Albuquerque Sunport, a bronze bust.